It is time for our GMA cover story. Jamie Lynn Spears is all grown up. The actress and singer is returning to the spotlight after more than a decade, reimagining the beloved Zoey 101 theme song. She's joining us live, but first, let's take a look at her life now and what's next for the star. This morning, actress and singer Jamie Lynn Spears is back in the spotlight.
It's definitely the ultimate goal for us to be able to continue these stories.
After reuniting with the cast of Zoey 101.
And I forgot to say, welcome to PCA.
Go save your bike.
The hit Nickelodeon show made her a household name back in the mid-2000s. But Spears made headlines after revealing she was pregnant at just 16 and seemingly left Hollywood behind. Now 29 and married with 2 kids, she has reignited her career as both a country artist and an actress, starring in the Netflix series Sweet Magnolias.
Let those boys have their baseball, right? And us girls.
In anticipation of a forthcoming Zoey 101 reboot, Spears recording a new spin on the theme. A song originally conceived with help from sister Brittany. The new music video, a Spears family affair. Now the superstar looking forward to this next chapter. Joining us now is Jamie Lynn Spears. Good morning, Jamie Lynn. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Of course. You know, it's Thursday, so we're going to go a little throwback. Got a picture here of you presenting at the Teen Choice Awards 18 years ago with your big sister, Brittany. You were just 11 years old at the time, so what do you remember most?
On this day, I remember most that this outfit was like the first, the jeans and the shirt were like custom made to match her outfit. And I just thought that, I was like, oh, it just doesn't get better than this. I mean, I'm a star now. That's what I remember from that day.
a great sisterly moment right there. You know, a lot of fans across the world have been speaking out in support of your big sister, Brittany. And what would you like to say to everyone who's wondering how she's doing now?
I think that she's doing just like the rest of us. She's trying to make the best and stay positive during a very challenging time and challenging year. And I think that that's kind of the theme of everyone right now. So
that's a good point. And so much has changed for you since you took a break from Hollywood. You are now the mom of 2. So how has it been staying at home with your 2 kids over the last 8 months?
Well, honestly, I have to say, the circumstances suck. You don't want any type of, pandemic to ever happen. But I will say the one thing that I've taken away from it is I was able to have this quality time with my family and with my children guilt-free. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't work. So you were home and you were fully there, and I was fully in the moment with my children. So I think that was the positive takeaway that I tried to focus on. Of course, not forgetting that, this is very serious and so many people were sick, and trying to follow all the rules properly. And but the main thing was just really having that time with my children without having a reason to feel guilty for doing anything else.
Yep, I can feel that now. It's hard to believe it. It's been 15 years since Zoey 101 premiered. Wow, 15 years. And now you've updated that classic theme song, Follow Me, Zoey 101, and the music video features the whole cast. So how did you bring that together?
Well, it was very, very hard, especially during these times, because shooting something with more than one person is very challenging during COVID. So me and the cast, we do have a group message called PCA Alum. And so I messaged everybody, and we had one day to get it done. So most everyone was able to make it. I think Alexa and Victoria were out of town, or out of the country, I believe. And then Paul was working, but everyone else was able to be there. And I told my manager, this is the day, we got to do it. So we made it happen, and thankfully everybody worked together, and we got to kind of have a mini reunion just for, the Zoey fans. And
all the Zoey fans have been asking for this reunion for a long time. So why was this the right time to bring the band back together?
Well, like you said, the fans have been wanting this reboot so much. And 2020 was the focus. I was really focused on bringing that to them. Well, with the COVID happening, it put everything on delay. Production was the last thing from anyone's mind. We have a lot more important things we were focusing on. So during that time, I figured, what is something that I can do productive during this time to give the fans something. And my manager was like, why don't we give them the theme song? You can get it out before the end of the year. And that way you don't end 2020 without giving the fans what they want or a little taste of what's to come. So that's where the idea kind of happened to get this to them.
And you're also starting a new series, in the series, Sweet Magnolias. It's your first time acting since you were a teen. So how does it feel to be back in front of the camera?
Honestly, it was so strange for me being an adult on set because I was so used to being a kid. You know, you can only work a certain amount of hours and you've got an on-set teacher. And I was looking at the kids on our show being like, gosh, I remember those days of go to your schoolwork in between. It was very strange being an adult, being like, I don't get to go to the school trailer. So it was different, but I really enjoyed it.
Well, we enjoy watching you, and we know what, we're going to enjoy your performance that you have coming up later in the show, but we really appreciate you taking the time and joining us this morning.
Of course. Thank y'all for having me.
All right, our pleasure. And we do have a performance of Follow Me, Zoey 101. That's coming up for everyone later.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.